And we're back talking more about the streaming industry and especially the huge changes that occurred because of the pandemic. Now, one of the biggest opportunities for growth has been the live sports broadcasting. Traditionally, these have been only available to be watched on live TV, but they are increasingly being consumed across the digital platforms, with Netflix, Prime Video, and DAZN all competing for the sports fans' attention and their favorite teams. Just as your favorite movies are moving out of the movie theaters and more onto streaming services, we're seeing the same thing happening with live sports. Shifting from over-the-air TV, moving straight into your favorite streaming apps like Hulu, YouTube TV, Fubo TV, Amazon Prime Video, Paramount Plus, and more. Previously, you used to have to plan your entire day around your favorite game. Now you can watch your favorite game on your schedule. So what we're seeing is a huge shift in the landscape here, with Major League Baseball going from TBS, ESPN, and Fox now to Facebook, ESPN Plus, DAZN, and YouTube. Then you got the NFL going from Fox, CBS, NBC, and others, going straight to Prime Video or on Verizon. Now these are some big dollar deals here, with the NFL reaching a $7.25 billion year for the broadcasting rights of its games. Even the NBA is at $2.65 billion a year for the broadcasting rights. And when you break that down looking at a per game basis, the NFL is looking at $17.4 million per game for the broadcasting rights. And then the Premier League coming in second at $10.5 million. And now let's break that down even a little further. The average number of viewers per game for the NFL is over 17 million people. So if you're reaching 17.1 million people per game, that $17.4 million broadcasting fee per game doesn't seem too bad. Even with all the new options for the average viewer out there, the NFL continues to pull in 17 million plus viewers basically over the last 10 years. The Super Bowl continues to dominate with the number of viewers, averaging nearly 100 million viewers over every single year for the last 30 years. This is where the eyeballs are going, and that's why the Super Bowl ad revenue has been increasing so much. In 2021, it was at $545 million for one single game. Now, if you want to advertise at the Super Bowl, you better have some deep pockets. In 2020, it cost $5.6 million to run a 30-second Super Bowl ad, and that increased even more in 2022 to $6.5 million to run a single Super Bowl ad for just 30 seconds. So who are these people with the big pockets? Well, it's probably the ones that you can remember their Super Bowl commercials from. We're talking Budweiser, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Hyundai, and to name the top advertisers. But the question that we have to ask ourselves is, will we continue to have this much viewership going forward, especially with the ever-changing landscape of streaming viewers? Are we going to be losing viewers of the Super Bowl because of all the streaming options? Or will that open up the floodgate and let even more people access their very favorite games on every device at any time they want? Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Do you think that sports streaming on demand is the future? Or do you think there's still a case for watching it on live TV? Let us know down below. So be sure to come back next time. We're going to be talking about more than just sports moving to streaming services. We're going to be talking about esports and what looks like the way of the future for the sports industry. Be sure to head to Outlier.com, that's OVTLYR.com, to see how Outlier is turning investor behavior into stock market success.